We're here with Mr. Paul Ruman, who is a hydrologist involved with Save the Lakes. You made comments tonight about the water supply at the Williams Lake Resort. Can you briefly summarize what your testimony was tonight?
Yes, and for the Williams Lake Resort project, as well as for any project, the most important thing that you need to determine is whether there is adequate water to support the project. In the case of this particular project, the applicant has not been able to demonstrate that. We've put extensive comments in on this very subject in the draft environmental impact statement, our comments, and we're looking forward to what the applicant has to say to alter that situation that we commented on in their final environmental impact statement. But I think we can safely say that they have no new data, because we're not really supposed to be collecting new data between the draft and the final environmental impact statement. So because there was not sufficient data to prove or document water supply in the DEIS, there's no reason that there should be that data in the final. If there is, then obviously the public review and comment period should be reopened.
Okay, and did you say that there wasn't enough water, or that you don't know if there's enough water?
No, in fact, based on work that I've done documenting lake outflow, we know that there is not enough water. In fact, one period of time while I was documenting lake outflow, we went 56 days with not a drop of water flowing out. Yet in the DEIS, the applicant says that there's always water flowing out. So obviously, that's just a sign that there is no documentation, and there's much more that I put in my comments.
And you stated tonight that you weren't able to actually get on site to review things firsthand?
Much of the site is not open to us to go in, that's right. As a guest, for a little bit of time I would in briefly, but there's so much more to be done and to be looked at, because the applicant does not acknowledge that there was karst hydrology through most of the impact process. So in terms of protecting the environment, protecting the bat hibernacula, the applicant has failed to characterize what's actually going on.
What's your involvement with Save the Lakes? Are you a volunteer? Are you a paid consultant? Are you a concerned resident?
My involvement has been for 3 different entities. I've done some work for Save the Lakes on the project. I've done some hydrologic work for the Sierra Club. And finally, probably the greatest portion of all the work I've done independently as a hydrogeologist who was concerned about the karst hydrology in this particular fascinating area. So I've put in thousands of hours probably of volunteer time to document what we know so far.